centering prayer is recommended as being done for 20 minutes twice a day, once in the morning, once in the late afternoon. And it's very simple. It consists of 4 steps. And by the way, I transferred over the Buddhist meditation I'd been doing for decades to centering prayer. It was a very easy shift for me. It is very much about the principle of becoming silent and becoming aware of yourself in relation to the larger movement of the spirit. So the first step in centering prayer is to choose a sacred word. And this sacred word is a symbol of your intention to consent to God's presence and action within. So the important thing to keep in mind about centering prayer is it's about intentionality. So if you have a bad prayer session, which is to say that your mind is constantly running away and you're getting caught up in your emotions or you're distracted, you return to this sacred word. So the sacred word could be something like, it should be simple. Keep it to 1 syllable, a word like love, or Abba, another name for God, like Father. Or I'm currently using the word rest. I've used other words in the past. And you return to this word when you feel your mind is too active. So you're consenting to God's presence. When you sit down, your intention is to be with God. So intentionality is critical. Then you're sitting comfortably, and you can do this in a chair or on a cushion. I use a cushion. And your eyes are closed. You settle briefly, and then you silently introduce the sacred word as a symbol of your consent to God's present and active interconnection with you. Then, as you're sitting, when engaged with your thoughts, recognizing that, you return ever so gently to the sacred word. You use the sacred word to bring you back. And at the end of the prayer period, after 20 minutes has passed, it's recommended to remain in silence with eyes closed for a couple of extra minutes to come back slowly. Also, using a chime to set the time at the beginning and the end of the period. And what I love about centering prayer is, I guess you could say, it's very forgiving. When I was doing Buddhist prayer, it was when I would get the monkey mind, I'd feel bad about it. And you know how it is. You rate your meditation, good or bad, and it could become a struggle of self-will. But when you keep in mind that with centering prayer, it's about your intention. You're giving the time and the space, you're giving yourself over to God, then there's really no way you can do it wrong. And it's also been said, Thomas Keating actually said, one of the people who developed centering prayer, if your mind wanders away in that 20 minutes wanders away 1,000 times, that's just 1,000 opportunities to come back to God. So that's something to be grateful for.